Now I want to illustrate or demonstrate another example of how to incorporate Google Map locations or data into Google Earth. One thing that you can do in Google Maps is once you've logged into maps.google.com, you can go to My Places. You may have to create an account or log in with your Google account to do this. But then you can go to Maps that you may have stored. You could create a map if you want to. And when you create a map, it lets you title it and determine whether you want it to be public and shared with your colleagues or fellow students, or you want to make it unlisted and just use it for yourself. So in the past, in my maps, I've used this quite a bit. I actually used it to store possible study locations or study sites for my dissertation study that was conducted in Nigeria. So we were considering, we traveled to Abuja, considering study in Makurdi, Nasarawa, Jos, Zaria, and so I can identify each one of these locations in my map. I can zoom into one and check out Jos, which is in central Nigeria, and get a map, share this information with other people, identify how long it's going to take to get from one location to the other, and determine what other resources are available in town. In my case, I was able to work with students from the University of Jos as study personnel. Now if I wanted to, this is actually in Google Maps. If I wanted to, I could share this information in Google Earth by clicking on the KML button. And now it's going to download a file called studysites.kml. So if I have Google Earth installed, I can click and open that. It tells me it's something downloaded from the internet. I can say that's okay. And at this point, I actually have just uploaded it twice. Now I have those locations in Google Earth. So if I wanted to, I could zoom way in and explore this possible study site. Maybe see what other images people have loaded in about Jos. Jos is a really interesting geographic area, a lot of rock features, very interesting people, most of them very friendly. The college students I worked with there were very intelligent and very, very willing to help. I really enjoyed working with them. There's a small little quarry, kind of lake in the area, and a few coffee plantations and things around the area. There's also a mountainous area there. So again, this shows how you can incorporate data that you might store in Google Maps into Google Earth. If I wanted to, I could select this location and propose a building that was going to be built that I might create in SketchUp and import into Google Earth. So there's a lot of ways that you can tie data together with internet tools these days that are pretty exciting and incorporate those into a presentation.